This for General Hospital, July 21st, 2025. First things first, let me know your thoughts on today's new episode down below. Why I keep doing it? Let me know your thoughts on today's new episode down below. What did y'all think? Did y'all like it? I said they didn't have a lot of people on screen today, did they? Y'all know how they usually had the whole cast. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I say about 10 to 11 people today. That's still a lot, but still, they still have more people usually. But yeah, what y'all think of the episode? It was okay. What did I want to talk about first? I said Anna and Dante finally doing their doggone job. I said about doggone time they do their doggone job. They started putting two and two together. They haven't figured out that Joss is the one that murdered Cyrus yet, but it's only a matter of time. They have. Anna was the one who said she thinks that it's about Cyrus, so she that close. She real close to figuring out why she became a WSB agent. But yeah, so on today's episode, hold on, y'all. Let me see. We're gonna start with Carly and Brittany. So he ends up booking the whole pool so that he could spend time with her and lie some more. I said he don't book the doggone pool just so he could spend time with her and lie to her some more, then lie to her some more, or whatever. I said he don't sit up here and did that. But yeah, I said he making it worse on himself. He making it worse. Somebody said how they don't think that Carly's gonna care. I said she's definitely gonna care. She may not, hold it against him for long. Hold on, let me take this up. She may not hold it against him for long, but she definitely gonna care because it make him look bad, and he might try to spin it like, okay, the reason why he didn't tell us because what he said on today's episode, there's certain things he can't share because of his job. I said, you lying. Hold on, I dropped the phone, y'all. I said, no, I said it looked like he did that from the jump. It looked like he did that from the jump. I don't know if it had anything to do with Jason and Sonny or what, but you could tell he definitely had those plans from the jump. But yeah, like I said on today's episode, Brandon was trying to spend time with Carly. He ends up revealing that he's the one that booked the pool because when he first arrived, she was saying how, somebody, a party or something like that was coming. And he was like, no, that was him. So they just was spending time together. She ends up confiding in him that she feels some type of way about Sasha leaving with the baby. I still can't believe they did that. I still can't believe they went with this whole storyline just to have her leave. But they did confirm that the lady that's playing Sasha, she left. I don't know if she ever coming back, but yeah, they confirmed that she left. And I was like, man, I'm disappointed. Because when they going to find out that Willow the one don't took this doggone baby? But yeah, she was feeling some type of way about that. She's gonna miss her because she didn't even know at the time that was her granddaughter. And now that she do know, she gone. She gone. So they were just talking about that. Then she was just telling him about everything she dealing with. She wanted him to open up, but he was like certain things that he can't say or whatever. I said, you liar. I said, you liar. He told her he missed her and all this other stuff. And I was like, you might as well just tell her. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time, especially with Dante telling Anna, what did he say? He was saying how, basically when you was Jocelyn age, didn't you want somebody to come and try to warn you about what's ahead in regards to being a WSBH? I was like, yeah, somebody gonna try to help Jocelyn or whatever. And I said, Brandon, you had a chance. You don't sit up here and try to take the lady. What they said, people were saying how they didn't think that Brendan was a bad guy. I said he had some zip ties, entered the name of it in his doggone pocket. He came to I think was it just called Kelly's at the time, or was it called Bobby's Den? Either way it go, he came there with the intent of grabbing her. They tried to spin it like, oh no, I just keep that in my pocket just in case. It comes with the job, it comes with the territory. He was finna grab her. He was finna grab her. Well, yeah, they tried to spin it like he was a good guy. I said he was always a bad guy. At first, they were saying that he came there. Hold on, let me do this before I exit off. They were saying that he came there for Sonny. Now, at first, they were saying Sonny and Anna. Then they just said Sonny or whatever. He was talking to the guy that I think he got murdered. Didn't the guy get murdered? Y'all know who I'm talking about? I can't remember what his name was. But the guy that Brandon was first talking to when he first got on the show. But yeah, hold on. It's like they tried to spin it like he a good guy. But yeah, what else did they talk about? I already said Brandon rented the pool for a long time with Carly. She was talking about Sasha Daisy leaving town. He was saying how he can't really say anything about his job or whatever. Was that the last thing? Oh, she was like, he was asking why she didn't come to him for help about Daisy and all this other stuff. And she was like, she don't want him to think that, she was using him or whatever. I said, you may not have been using him, but he was using you. I mean, technically you was using him because you always ran to him or he always helped you and stuff like that. But yeah, I was like, yeah, the walls is closing in on you, Brandon. You done missed your opportunity. The lady that was on there had the backpack or whatever. They was trying to track her, see if she was going to Just Paris or somewhere else. I think Vaughn ended up finding out that she it off or something like that. And I was like, how did he know? Josh just got through saying how they don't know more. She want to know more, and it's unfair. And he get to end up finding out. Then he tried to talk down from going after Brenda because she was saying how it's unfair that he get to do whatever he want, including date Carly, her mama. And I was like, she definitely not gonna let this go. Carly Jr. is not gonna let this go, especially when she find out. Hold on, what is that? It is a summary. Especially when she find out that this was his intent the entire time. But yeah, and then Dante, I was like, about doggone time. I said, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. They finally doing their doggone job. Anna ends up telling, might as well go with them next. Let me see. Yeah, Dante and Anna, that's who we going with next. Anna ends up telling Dante that Josh is an agent because he was saying, why would Vaughn put her in danger or whatever? She's a civilian. She was like, she's not a civilian. She's a WSB agent. And he was like, no, no. He started talking about that's his little sister. She wouldn't do that and all this other extra stuff. And she was like, you got to think about it or whatever. All this started happening around the time that she was obsessing about the Cyrus situation. And I said, look at Anna. I said, look at you, girl. Using your training for good. No. But, Anna thinks that Brandon got Josh through Cyrus, but she didn't say that she think that Josh was the one that murdered Cyrus. I was like, she definitely don't know that, but she will be finding that out soon enough. What else? Let me see. I already said, oh, Anna ends up saying she knows that Brendan was giving Josh information intentionally. And Dante was saying how he intentionally put her in danger. I said, true that. He definitely did. Then what got me was the he sitting up there on the outside watching and stuff before she even murdered Cyrus. I was like, what the world? Excuse me. I was like, yeah, he's sitting up there waiting on her. He could have stopped all that. He wanted something on her. He wanted something on her. I still wish she would have went to Jason or somebody to help her out, but it's too late now. And what else? They were just sitting up there comparing notes and stuff. Dante was the one who said, Carly, he brought up Carly finding out and stuff like that, and it was like she can't know because that would jeopardize everything they got going on. Then Brendan say he wanted whatever Dalton was working on. They also said they think that what Dalton was working on is bigger than what they, assume. Excuse me. And something more is going on with Dalton. I said, true that. I think it's connected to the what I've been saying. What is it? Deception. It's connected to deception. That's why Sitwell wanted a place not just about Sonny. I think he wanted to move some product or something like that. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. We'll see. What else? Dante asks if Carly would want to know. Brendan maybe using her to get to Josh. Anna tells him that Carly can't know because it would put Josh in jeopardy and they wouldn't hesitate to get rid of an agent, aka Josh or whatever. But before he left out, he asked her. He was like, wouldn't you want to know back then when you was Josh's age, wouldn't you want somebody to come and warn you or something like that? And she was just looking and I was like, yeah, she gonna end up warning her. She gonna end up warning her or telling somebody. She might tell Jason. They been pretty close lately. We'll see though. Who else we got? Excuse me. Oh, Brooklyn, Lucy, Lois. I forgot that lady name that was on the on live with them. I forgot her name. Hold on. So at first I was worried because they got up there and Lucy kept on talking and kept on talking. I was like, she finna get up here and mess up everything. She don't know when to shut up. She don't know when to stop talking. And look, I was waiting on her to do something. But then she was like, it's a surprise. And out walks Lois. I said, you done messed up now. The look on Brooklyn's face. She dropped that smile so doggone fast. And it was so obvious. The lady started to put two and two together. So they got up there. They did real good. The numbers, they said they ended up selling out everything. But after it got done, Brooklyn told Lucy if she pulled that again, she getting fired. And she was like, you can't fire me or whatever. So then she turns around and fires Lois. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now I understand, but at the same time, like, they're going to have to stop there if they're going to work together. Well, apparently they ain't going to work together because she don't fire her mama. She don't fire her. And she stormed off or whatever, and the lady was just looking. I said, y'all messing up business. You supposed to do that in private. You supposed to do that in private, not let nobody know. At first I thought also that the man that's recording or whatever, the producer, I thought he was going to keep rolling or something. But no. But I think they got more important things to worry about, like Sidwell and his investment, because he up to no good. He's up to no good. They got more important things to be worried about. Wait. Brooklyn misses who her and Lois used to be. Who did she tell that to? Brooklyn was telling somebody. Was it Lucy? I think Brooklyn was telling, before all this happened, she was telling Lucy, if I'm not mistaken, that she misses who her and Lois used to be. But all that went out the window after she done, excuse me, ambush her or whatever. And Lois kept trying to tell her, I didn't know. Lucy said that you knew about it and all this other stuff, but that didn't stop her from firing the lady. Who else we got? I done lost the notes again, y'all. Let me see. I think the last person is Jason. Jason tried to get on the plane. The dude was like, no. He was like, I'll buy a ticket or whatever, but he still wouldn't let him. So he got on the plane, and they was showing some drink, and they was showing some man sitting beside him. And I was like, what's going to happen here? But nothing didn't happen, y'all. He was just thinking about the memories he shared with Britt. They end up showing Britt at the end of the episode, but I still don't know if that's actually going to be Britt or somebody that look like her. But yeah, and somebody was saying welcome back. She in some country. But yeah, I'm assuming he gonna go on a chase to find her. I don't know if he gonna find Britt, or somebody that look like Britt, her twin, her long lost twin, or what. But we'll see. But I think that's everything that happened. Like I said, we was missing some people. We was missing some people today. But that was it. Let me make sure. Vaughn tells Josh. I skipped over that part. Dante didn't want to believe that Josh is a spy. That's when Anna was telling him everything she knows. Vaughn ends up telling Josh to stick to the assignment. Brendan was facing prison time, and he ended up getting out. Not only did he end up getting out, but he's now in charge. I said, true that. But I don't think Carly Jr. is going to listen to you, buddy. Once both of them make up their mind to do something, they going to do it. They don't care. They do not care. And he was saying how Brendan is not an enemy you want and all that. I said, yeah, it's more about you, Vaughn. It's more about you. But we'll see. That's it. That's all. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day and be safe.